guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Rockport, Texas. We're heading to Portland, Texas. I got a gift card from you guys, and I'm going to eat at Chili's, and I got a coupon for a free dessert because it is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to y'all. All you people with kids, happy Father's Day. All you mothers that were both a mother and a father to the children, happy Father's Day. All you men that raised kids that weren't yours, happy Father's Day. Yeah, it's a good day. That's my gas tank letting me know that I have 50 miles of gas left. I actually think I have more than that because it's basing it on a lower rate than I usually get because I did idle some yesterday. I've been living in my F-150 with a Lear topper for about 3.5 years. Taking my first longer ride in quite a few weeks. Gas was $4.36 this morning when I added some. I've been adding just a little bit of gas every day. If I get a PayPal. Oh, and I wanted to thank, I got to thank two people. Mary sent me a very nice gift through PayPal yesterday. So thank you very much, Mary. That was very kind of you. That went in the gas tank yesterday. And then this morning, my buddies Drew, Liz, and Tika up there in Canada sent me an awesome gift, also through PayPal. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Drew. And I bought some things at Wally World this morning, and then the rest went into the gas tank. So yeah, that was awful nice of you guys. I appreciate it. We still have just a tinge in the sky of that Saharan dust. And we haven't gotten any rain in a very long time, but we've had some nice fluffy white clouds. Someone told me 2 days ago it poured just ahead here in Aransas Pass. That might have been yesterday, actually. And some of you mentioned in the afternoon video where I was in downtown Rockport that the clouds behind me looked like rain, and those clouds would have been over up the road here where Aransas Pass hit, but we did not get a drop in Rockport. I would really like it to get a few days of rain without, hurricanes and windstorms and all that stuff, so I could start going to the beach in Port Aransas again and stay there for a while. When I'm not at the beach in Port Aransas, this part of Texas is tough for people boondocking, but we have 3 Walmarts in Portland, Texas, Aransas Pass, Texas, and Rockport, Texas, that will allow overnight parking. If you're going to plan on doing that, call or go in and make sure. And when they tell you it's okay, just remember that person's name. But I've never had any trouble. I've actually never stayed overnight at the Aransas Pass Walmart. And the last time I called, they said they didn't allow it, but that's been a few years. And I've been told by other people that policy has changed, and they do allow it now. Even in Corpus, you could get away with trying different places. The only place I know in Corpus, and I've never called around the Walmarts in Corpus, the Cracker Barrel there, last time I checked, allowed overnight parking. Other than that, there's not any free places to stay overnight around here. Port Aransas, you can pay $12 for a beach parking permit, and you legally can stay there 3 nights in a row every 3 weeks. So we're coming up to some construction here in Aransas Pass. A lane change. I think I'm just going to get over because I don't know what's going on here. I'm just going to get over. Man, I haven't been through here in a month or so. Price of gas is just devastating to me. Oh, I also want to thank, I got a good visit with my friend Joe and my good friend Emma, and they added a new member to the family. You know, I don't know if that's permanent. I think it's permanent, but Joe has been fostering dogs because she's an awesome human being. And I met Nacho yesterday. Super friendly, cute little Chihuahua type dog. So yeah, really neat. Had a good time. Visited Joe for about an hour, and then we all decided we were old and needed to take a nap, so I left. And Joe gave me a gift, of course. Thank you, Joe. There's the butter churn. That's where Luciano wants to go eat, but it's too far. It's about 10 minutes from Rockport, but that's too far. I haven't taken him any further than the laundromat. I think he's afraid to leave his stuff for too long, but I don't know. When I take him to the laundromat, I mean, there was one day where he left his stuff at the church for about 4 hours. So if we just ran to the butter churn, that might be an hour and a half trip. But I'm not going to force it on him. And if you're new, Luciano is a homeless gentleman in Rockport. And when he needs a ride somewhere, I give him a ride. Grocery store, laundromat, storage unit, ATM machine, whatever he needs. And a lot of you guys stop and give Luciano a gift, and that is just awesome of you. Man, the clouds are nice today. Yeah, I'm looking forward. Yesterday I ate 6 Lunchables, and that's what I had for food yesterday. I would buy a Lunchable 3 or 4 days a week going into Walmart back when the generic ones were 88 cents, but when they raised the price on those, when everything else went up, I was like, it's not really worth it. But I was given a case of Lunchables, I think 16, and I saw a couple families with kids at the beach, and I gave them to them. So I didn't know how long. I mean, I could have fit a couple in my cooler, but I think they would have went bad. And to tell you the truth, after having all those Lunchables yesterday, I'm good on Lunchables for a while. But I do have a bunch of mini boxes of Nerds that came with it. So if anyone wants Nerds, please stop by my truck. Kids, come up to the truck with the homeless guy and get some candy. That seems totally safe. Let's not do that. I did see a dad and a little boy yesterday, and I said to the dad that I was with the candy police, and I'm going to have to write your son a citation. And I gave him a bag of boxes of Nerds, and he just laughed and said thank you. So spreading joy wherever I go. Hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday I can call and make an appointment for my truck, and hopefully it'll be something minor and easy fix. They'll know exactly what it'll be. It won't take long. I'll be there a few hours. They're going to diagnose it and order the part, and it'll get delivered, and I'll be good to go. problem solved. Just waiting for gas prices to stabilize. I kind of feel bad. My friend, the Phillips family, my friends in Arkansas, they had to do some repairs on their pool. So as hot as it's been there, they can't use the pool for a while. And I feel bad when just because I couldn't come there, I put an evil curse on that pool so no one could use it. And now I'm starting to regret that decision. Look at the crops coming up in Texas, guys. There's to the left, what do you call those things that look like igloos, and there's a word for it, and I've done at least 2 videos from there. Can't think of what they're called. All I can think of is Quonset hut, and they're definitely not Quonset huts. Look at the crops coming up, guys. I cannot wait until cotton season. I love driving through the fields where it's wide open and there's nothing but the white of cotton. And then when they pick it all along the sides of the roads here, there's just like little tufts of cotton. It's pretty neat. Not much wind today. It was a little bit stagnant last night. Excuse my hand. I wish I could have had more of a breeze, but I slept well. You can see none of the windmills are turning. They should turn those windmills on, and that would create a breeze, and we'd be okay, right? I'm sorry, wind turbines. You moron! They're not windmills. They actually are windmills, by the way. All windmills are not turbines, but all turbines are windmills. And I get that from the internet, and from the people that work on them, and from the people that make them. Used to give rides to a gentleman from Turkey, and all the windmill pieces and parts and replacement parts used in this area are from Turkey. And when I was driving for Uber, I would pick him up quite a bit at the hotel and drive him to a little office out in the middle of the wind farm. And I would get good windmill stories. You know, my friend Mary sent me a good joke this morning, and I'm drawing a complete blank on what it is. I did a screen capture, but I can't look at it right now. And the only joke I can think of is my turbine joke that I've told at least 5 or 6 times. So 7's a lucky number, right? One wind turbine says to the other wind turbine, "What kind of music do you like? Country? Latino? What do you like?" And the second one says, "Well, I gotta tell you, I'm a huge metal fan." Ba-dum-bum, windmill joke. And I told that to the guy from Turkey, and he thought about it, and he said, they are not made of metal. They are a composite. I'm like, okay. I guess that joke's not as funny. Peace, man. See my thumb? I guess that joke's not as funny as I thought it would be. Something's lost in the translation. Here's all the construction they added, all this stuff. If you used to live here, that overpass now takes you from 181/35 over to Taft. So when it's done, you won't have to exit and go through little back roads and stuff. They really ought to put a road in here. All this construction, and we're still riding the bumpity bumps, you know? I do not have time for bumpity bumps. Coming into Portland, I lived in Portland for 2 years. And it has changed. I guess I moved to Portland 5 years ago, just before Hurricane Harvey. And yeah, my place was barely touched here. We lost power, we lost water. We got it back quick, and I had people staying with me. So yeah, not too bad for us. And set up the construction office where I worked at the time in my dining room, and ran everything off my cell phone, which just took forever, but it was doable, and we were alive, and we had a place to sleep and food and water. Everything gonna be all right this morning. Oh yeah. What is this? What did they add here? Only? Okay. Cool. They just added this. Probably should have stayed in that right-hand lane, because I do want to make a right up here. Yeah, if you haven't been to Portland, if you used to live in the area, they got so many new hotels. This whole, both sides of 181 are really built up. Well, guys, I'm going to go eat. Thanks for riding from Rockport, Texas to Portland, Texas with me. I appreciate your time. Change lanes, cross the solid line. It's okay, I totally had my turn signal on. Cross the dotted line. Gas 437 here at this Wally World. Man, they got me trained. I'm actually happy gas is 437 instead of 449. That probably will come later today. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Thanks for watching.